I'm in Montclair this morning. I'm gonna be taking a little walk. I have a really good habit that I've developed over the last 13 years, which is I write. I write almost every day. I have this website that I use called 750words.com, which I just love. 750 words is really the number and the kind of like the equivalent of 3 blank pages of paper, free writing, right? And what you do is you just like let it all out, which is really a great process. Right? You let it all out, and it doesn't have to be anything in particular. It doesn't have to be poetry or, you know, short stories. It can really just be anything that's kind of clogging your works, right? Clogging your emotional or mental works. So for me, it's often, you know, a paragraph of what I have to do, how I feel about things, things I have to go and take care of. You know, so it's a combination of laundry list, to-do lists, emotional blah, and sometimes even creative. I have a major, I majored in writing, creative writing when I was in college with a minor of fine arts. And then I went this, you know, like kind of like crooked, tangential path to where I am now, right? Of self-discovery. This practice is talked about in The Artist Way, right? Like free pages where we just take a few moments every morning or during the day and just write whatever comes through. And this process is really opening and freeing kind of like your emotional, spiritual, and mental plumbing so that you can be more present and more focused in your creative expressions, your emotional expressions. The trick is to not always be in your mind, right? It's not only just thinking, it's really trying to tap into your creative spirit and your energy flow, right? So you're not just writing obsessive thoughts, but really dropping into your spirit. And perhaps it's also an opportunity for you to connect with your muse, right? Like what is the difference between, and then you can practice this and notice this, what is the difference when you sit down and you're just like, you know, you're just spewing, you're just letting it all out, to if you open up a sacred space, drop in and connect to your heart and your spirit, perhaps meditate beforehand, and then connect with your muse. Does it make a difference in when you're creating something, when you're writing? This is something I like to experiment with when I can, right? And I find that there's a difference, right? Like from that point of like, you know, what I was talking about of like the laundry list of things to do, to making that shift to writing something creative or allowing your spirit to speak or doing automatic writing, right? These are all different things you can play with this habit of writing every day, you know, or close to every day. The nice thing about 750 words is that if you write every day, you get a little check. And then if you write like a few days in a row, you get a little bird badge, and, you know, it's super fun. So, you know, I'd love to hear what your tools are. You know, what are the things that you go back to? Is it just a paper journal? Is it, you know, just using your notepad and on your phone? Where do you use to capture your ideas and your thoughts and connect with yourself that way? If that's something you love to do, I'd love to hear about it in the comments, and let's get a conversation going. All right, I hope you have a great day. Thanks.